I'm just going to share with you one cool warm-up that I like to use. This is from a book called The Buzzing Book, and it's basically a book that has you buzz, just your mouthpiece, all of the exercises before you actually play them. And this really helps develop the little muscles in your face and really lock in all of those different partials. As we know, it's sometimes hard to distinguish between a C, a G, a C, and an E, things like that. So I just kind of want to show you and guide you through this page, and then you can always pause the video and take a look at this page on your own. So basically we go from the beginning to the very end here, and we're going to start by just buzzing. And we do want to try to match the pitch on our mouthpiece to the music, so I like to use a piano to help me do that. And so I'm going to do that today while we play through this together. So this first one, for example, we're going to try to match a G, C, G, C, E, C, G, just on our mouthpiece. So let me demonstrate that for you. All right, and then we would go down F sharp, B, F sharp, B, D sharp, B, F sharp. And we know that that's going to follow that same finger pattern that we're used to, where this first one here was open. This will be second valve. But we're, again, just going to do it on our mouthpiece for now, so I'll demonstrate the next one. All right, and so on and so forth throughout this entire page. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to play this entire page, and why don't you try to match my pitch buzzing. So we'll do that together while I play and then you buzz, and then I'll play it again and you can try playing along with me. The only weird thing about this one is this last couple measures. It's a 1, 2, and 3, so first, second, and third valve, and you're going to actually extend your third valve slide all the way on that one, so you get a really flat C sharp and F sharp to the point that they're almost a C and an F. So I'm going to play, you're going to buzz. Here we go, starting right at the beginning here. Try to match this pitch on just your mouthpiece. Rest, 2, 3, buzz. Rest, 2, you're buzzing still now. Rest, keep buzzing, here we go. Ready? This one I'm extending all the way for these low, low notes. All right. I'm going to do that one more time, and hopefully you buzzed that last time, and this time I want you to try playing with me. So hopefully you'll find that the more time you spend on that mouthpiece, the easier it gets to switch partials throughout this exercise. Obviously right away it's going to be a little bit tricky to buzz the accurate pitches and then to play the accurate pitches, but if you do this enough, I promise you it'll get there. So now put it all together on your trumpet and play this warm-up with me. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, now. Next one, all three valves kick out that third valve slide. Here we go. 1, 2, last one is here. Awesome. So replay this warm up as many times as you need. I always used to do this before I warmed up every single day. I still do a version of this every time I play, so take advantage of it, use it as your warm up, and I think you'll find that switching between these partials will get a lot smoother. Hi trumpet players, this is another warm-up exercise that I really like to use every single day. This is from the Clarke Technical Studies book for trumpet. Some of you may have heard of it. This is the second study, and what I like about the second study is it's good for, it's an easy one. You can be relatively new to the instrument, maybe even middle school, and be successful at playing these. But you can also make them as hard and fast. You can change the articulations. You can do all those things with this exercise. So I'm just going to show you kind of the general layout. Obviously, it starts really low. We move up a half step key signature every single time. I would encourage you to start in this comfortable register on some of these easier ones just to kind of get the flavor for it. So that's what I'm going to do with you right now. I'm going to do 39. I'll play it for you once, and then why don't you try to play along with me. So this is our key of G major. We have 1 sharp. The focus of this exercise is to get our air moving really steady, get our buzz consistent all the way through this register. And for now, we can skip the repeat. Okay, that's something you can do to make it harder. But for now, skip the repeat. Try to do the whole thing in one breath. Let's go about this tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, here we go. Now. So keeping your air going strong, your buzz going strong, the whole exercise without falter. Then, once you feel more confident, 39, you could go faster. And obviously, you can add a repeat to make it more challenging with breath control and things like that. So since this is orchestra and trumpets often play with lots of sharps in an orchestra, I would encourage you to perhaps start with this exercise 39, 1 sharp, probably the easiest one. Then you can go to your D major, right? You can go find the one with 2 sharps. Here it is. Okay, then you could go find A major. You can choose to do it the higher octave, number 41. There's even one in the lower octave, number 29. And so the point of this is to get warmed up with your air and your buzz and your fingers, but it's also to train your brain and your fingers to know how to play in these key signatures. Once you feel awesome about, say, exercise 39, you could also delete the slur and you could change your articulations. You could do slur 2, tongue 2. You could tongue every single one. So I'll show you what tonguing every single one looks like in 39. It's a really good tongue warm-up. Awesome. You could do slur 2, tongue 2. You could do slur 3, tongue 1. You can make it as much of a puzzle as you want. So with that, I am just going to kind of go to this first page, and hopefully you can pause the video or screenshot or something so you can see this entire page. So pause it, practice a few, specifically the ones with sharps. All right. And then I'll do the same for the next page. If you feel really confident You can change the articulations. You can go faster. You can do 3 repeats, get creative. You can also add this etude, which is kind of like you mastered these exercises. Now see if you can do this challenging song. So once you feel like you have the exercises, go down to the etude. If you'll notice, they change key signatures many times. Obviously, the things in brackets were ones that I had to work on. So challenge yourself. Use this as a nice warm-up for your fingers, your air, your buzz, your tongue, and happy practicing.